installation of the HVAC because they were getting ready to do the wiring to get that started, meaning they were going to get that started. But I think that there was a delay in the material that they needed to do the wiring. So with that being said, the fourth grade hall at Threadgill Elementary School was using portable units in the classrooms, and they were just not sufficient, to heat the classrooms. I, went over there today, myself, maintenance director, Dr. Coleman, and we walked with Mr. Johnson, and it was absolutely too cold in there for those children. Mr. Howard had his laser, thermometer, and every time he hit it, it was nothing above 55 degrees. So with that being said, we had to come up with a plan of action for the children. So we decided, that, actually, we got them prepared for, I went to Davis Elementary School and walked with Miss Bush. She had three classrooms on the fourth grade hall, that we could use this today, tomorrow, and Friday for those fourth grade students. So what we did was got them prepared, we got them fed for lunch, and got them to Davis Elementary School. Everything went extremely well. Kudos to transportation, maintenance, Ms. Bush and her staff, Mr. Johnson. Everything went well. And how we're going to do it for tomorrow and Friday is that the students will, from Threadgill, they will come to Threadgill Elementary School via bus, walk, or however they normally get there. They will eat breakfast. At 7:37, they'll be transported along with the staff to Davis Elementary School, and they will be educated over there. They will eat lunch over there, and about 3 o'clock, 3:08, those students will be transported back to Threadgill Elementary School for a dismissal. So things work really well. I forgot, as far as Ms. Totten and her staff is concerned, for their help. So with that being said, that's what we're doing now. What for Tuesday, and actually it was told to us that this would be online for them on Friday, but on Tuesday they'll come to Threadgill and they'll be educated at their own school, because we're going to move them to the 2-story building where we prepared the classrooms, and those new units will be online then. So we will have 4th, 5th, and 6th grade in there, with a very, very pleasant climate. Hopefully just in time for this blast that we're going to get as far as next week is concerned.
That's a great segue. I was wondering how we have we been proactive? I've been tracking and monitoring the weather for the next couple of days, and do we have everything we need in place for Monday? We're not in school, but Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And we will meet. I will meet with maintenance department, because again, it doesn't suppose, I think for maybe the 4 days, doesn't supposed to get above 30. At night it's supposed to get 10 and below, and that's pipe bursting weather. Yes. And so we're going to make sure that we have everything and try to keep that from happening.
Okay, thank you. So did I hear you say Friday? What did you say? E-learning?
Oh, no, ma'am. They'll be doing the same thing. They'll be going to Davis on tomorrow and Friday.
Colleagues, any more? Thank you, Mr. Pipper. Did you finish?
Yes, ma'am. Unless you had any other questions. And actually, I had not heard about the problem today. I was aware that we had temporary heaters in there, but I had not known it wasn't sufficient. So I apologize for that.
Colleagues, do we have any more questions for the ESSER project, ESSER update? Seeing none, thank you, Mr. Pipper, for your time.
We'll see you next week.
Will do. Mr. Waldington.
Agenda item 10 is public comments. Agenda item number 11, the regular agenda. 11.1, request to transfer CTE equipment. The executive summary, I think you all have the executive summary for that. If you want me to read it, I will.
We got it.
Okay. Agenda item 11.2, memorandum of understanding from Attorney Carlos D. Palmer.
Okay.
For
So-
that still needs to be done.
Would that be district funds
Yes.
or funds?
Yes, yes, ma'am. We can't use ESSER for, I know we can't use it for this particular situation. No, ma'am.
Okay. Questions, concerns, colleagues? Ms. Hilliard? No. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Waldington, for that information. Mr. Waldington, number 12, please.
Agenda item 12, consent agenda. 12.1, consideration of Delta Area Association for Improvement of Schools agreement. That's the agreement that we have with our regional educational center that helps with professional development and things of that nature. So it came to my attention that we had not signed the agreement with them nor approve of the yearly payment. Agenda item, I'm sorry.
Okay, is this a requirement, Mr. Waldington?
It's not a requirement.
Okay.
No, ma'am. No,
All
it's
right.
not. It's not a requirement.
Just asking. Okay, next item.
Agenda item 13, personnel. That information will be given to you all in your pack, because right now we don't have anything. I think that we have resignation, but as far, and then maybe, no, we're not transferred. So it's only one thing that we have on there as far as personnel is concerned that was discussed between myself and HR after you all got your packet for the work session. But we'll have that in your packet for the board meeting.
Okay. Colleagues, any questions regarding personnel?
No.
Agenda item 13.
Yes, 13.2.
13.2.
Yes.
Approval of 2024 spring sport recommendations.
Okay. Question, Ms. Lewis?
Mr. Waldington, prior to you coming back, we had discussed cashless ticket sales.
Yes.
And I think we asked Ms. Thomas, I don't know where Ms. Thomas is on that process, but if you would,
Yes, ma'am.
if you would look into that.
Yes, ma'am. We were moving towards that for the fall,
Okay.
you know, but we will definitely do that.
Okay.
It's GoFan is actually much easier for the district and fans, you know. So, but we'll definitely
Okay.
yes, ma'am, get on that.
All right, thank you.
13.3, Mr.
Approval of,
Wallington?
yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. 13.3, approval of teacher salary changes due to licensure. These are teachers that received their licensure, and I think they were getting long-term sub payment and the for board consideration as far as their salary is concerned moving forward.
Are they issued another contract?
Yes, because they got an at-will agreement at first, so
That's
they
what I
would
was
get a
thinking.
contract. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Thank you.
And they became highly qualified.
Yes, ma'am. They
Okay.
became certified.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Highly, they're certified.
Yes,
highly
ma'am.
qualified.
Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
Good.
Yes, ma'am. They're good.
Thank you. All right. Next, we will have financial.
Yes, ma'am. 14, agenda item 14, financials. 14.1, claims. 14.2, statement of revenue. 14.3, statement of fund balance. 14.4, statement of expenditure. 14.5, current budget status. 14.6, cash flow statement. 14.7, combined balance sheet. 14.8, bank reconciliations.
Question.
Question, Ms. Lewis.
Ms. Thomas, may I see, claim number 957-325, 957-335? and I didn't write any page numbers down. 335.
While Ms. Thomas is locating those documents, please peruse the financials. If you have any questions, we can discuss. Colleagues, while Ms. Lewis is perusing the documents, Ms. Thomas, can you speak to our status in regard to ad valorem right now?
We haven't started receiving our big checks. It normally comes maybe like mid-January, close to maybe the 15th to the 20 something. So we're still waiting. But if we get anything by the time the upcoming meeting comes, I will let you know. But right now we're just still waiting.
Okay, and normally, what weeks do we expect those funds to become available for our district?
It usually is mid-January, close between mid and end, but it's before the end. We usually get like, it's normally maybe over 2 million, and then maybe like the next month, like the beginning, we might get another one. It might be another million or so, but it starts this month, and that's around the time frame that it normally comes.
And at the next meeting, Mr. Waldington and Ms. Thomas, can we kind of have a further discussion as to where we are with the percentage of our fund balance, where we are with the anticipated ad valorums coming into the district? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Colleagues, any more questions, concerns? Okay. Mr. Waldington.
Agenda item 15, consideration of executive session. 15.1 is litigation. 15.2, petition litigation. 15.3, human resources, personnel, FMLA.
Questions, colleagues? Okay, if there are no questions, comments, or concerns, this will end our work session for January the 10th, 2024. Thanks again, and please stay safe.
I saw it, thank you. Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, you too.